This episode is sponsored by Supreme of the UK. Click the link in the description and support the podcast.
Tonight, we'll quickly speak about this. Well, not quickly, but we'll break down this. Dubois, Daniel Dubois versus Oleksandr Usyk, which is going down tonight. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. Surface level, this is a mismatch. All right, when I tell you right now, if you're listening to this before the fight, let's timestamp this actually. Yeah. So, as far as 1 second, people, turn down my mic a piece. So, as far as on a surface level, absolute, complete, and not a mismatch. I'm gonna just tell you the facts. It's an absolute mismatch. From a surface level, Usyk should really play with my man for 12 rounds, potentially could stop him. It should be quite easy work on a surface level. However, if you look at Dubois, Dubois' been there before. He fought Joe Joyce, and when Dubois fought Joe Joyce, he quit. And I don't like to say the word quit, but that's what it was. He did quit. He quit and he didn't want no more. He never wanted no more, and he quit. And after that, I said, at the top level, I believe he will struggle because when the going gets tough, he may quit again. Now with Usyk, it's going to be a very difficult fight. But what I'm hearing is, and I'm going to say it on stream, I'm hearing that Usyk's injured. I'm hearing he's got a bad injury, Usyk. And this injury is stopping him from making certain moves in camp. I'm just going to say that. I'm hearing he's injured, and this is why they're training Dubois to go for the kill from round one. Look at him on the pads. It's just straight power shots and angles. They're training him to just do what AJ should have did. So people, this one here, I personally believe Dubois will lose. But when I tell you that, where I heard that from is from somebody who knows, and they said Dubois could catch him with something. I don't see it happening. That's what I've heard though. So let's see what happens. What you say, Noble? You still there? I think your mic's muted, Noble.
1,000 apologies.
No, say no, boy. Sometimes we forget.
My question is then, sibling. So, if he's because let's on what's the phrase? Let's go beyond the fourth wall, if people understand. So, there are many combat sports athletes who compete and they're injured. Am I correct in saying that, Mark?
Most definitely.
So, at what level, if you're basically saying this dude is injured to the point where he's not being able to train as he would like, two things I'll say. If it's to that extent, why isn't the match been, or the contest been rescheduled? And number two, is this just marketing? Because as I say, everyone has injuries, and if it's that bad and you think that it's a problem, you're going to reschedule the thing, right?
True, in most cases. But these guys, what it is, there's a schedule. So there's a schedule.
It's mandatory.
Well, yeah, it's a mandatory. But there's a schedule for the big fight where Usyk is set to make 100 million in December. Between December and February, fighting Fury in Saudi. If that goes ahead, the Fury fight early next year. I think Warren and that said yesterday they're going to do it early next year or something. So let's say that goes ahead. He wants to keep himself. He needs to probably get that. You know, you got ring rust. So he wants to keep himself fresh. He wants to keep himself active. Now, realistically, and I know this sounds terrible, but realistically, a 50% fit Usyk should beat Dubois same way. And I think that's why he's jumped in the ring. Let's say he was fighting Wilder or Fury. I don't think the fight goes ahead until he's
So-
100% fit.
Is this just based upon Usyk's technical skills and or better competition that he's fought?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Absolute both.
I know they fed Dubois some cans initially, but I haven't
But
really looked at.
He's mismanaged, Noble. His whole career has been mismanaged because imagine fighting 30 cab drive. I hate saying that, because anybody jumps in the ring,
You have to honor them.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta honor them. But imagine fighting 30 cab drivers, as the Americans say, yeah. And then jumping in with the creme de la creme.
Yeah,
Like, that don't even make sense.
it don't.
Like, it's
it
too
don't.
early. Like, he shouldn't be in with my man at all, but let's see what happens. I'm going to say anyway, Usyk.
He's a favorite. I take it he's down to be a favorite, right?
Yeah. Oh, Aisha, you said I don't say Usyk's name. Correct.
Usyk.
Usyk. Dubois has hired Usyk's old trainer. Are you talking about what's the brother's name? Ali. Write his name if you can in the chat. I know you're talking about though, that guy is serious. You would know who he is, Noble. I know he's done some work with AJ as well. But honestly,
Okay.
it's Oleksandr Usyk, in it, his name. Oleksandr Usyk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't see, me personally, can't see Usyk losing this fight. And Dubois, and you know what, Noble? Dubois, he's so boring, man. Honestly, I know it sounds terrible, but he don't build up fights at all, man. This is the fight game, entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Entertain. My man just, yeah, man, I'm going to, like, he's just so robotic.
Wait, what nationality is the brother?
Somewhere Africa, I think, but I don't even know where. My man just literally, like, I swear down, but like, it's like it's like a Frankenstein.
A robot.
It's like someone's made him and just threw him in the ring, like, but I know that because I know one of my brethren grew up on the same estate as Dubois. But he said that even back on the estate, him and his dad were just doing hill sprints and all that in the mornings every day.
He's been trained and molded and built for this.
Yeah, he's been built for this, but he ain't beating Usyk, man. But let's see, because really, I was gonna bring a fight, a next fight in Pondy in, but I said the fight ain't big enough. But he ain't gonna beat Usyk, man. But let's see what happens. I personally can't see it. And even if they have hired Usyk's old trainer, I don't think it means nothing. Because even if Usyk does have them flaws, can Dubois exploit them? It doesn't matter if the trainer says, yo, my man does this. You've got to be able to execute the plan. But I tell you one thing, though, Dubois looks bloody powerful, man. He's power noble. I wouldn't want to be on the end of one of them. My man throws some power, but again, when you're on the pads, man ain't going to stand in front of you like that.
That's a good point, man. That's a real good point.
Yeah, no, Usyk, when I'm watching Usyk, I'm like, yo, how's my man doing these angles and all this?
Yes.
Coming like Matrix. He sees things before they happen.
Intelligent fighter. And that's the best ones, the intelligent studied fighters who don't necessarily just rely on their physical capabilities, but they got the mind behind it. Because your physical can only get you to a certain point. It will only get you to a certain point. Your heart is only going to get you to a certain point. You got to have a little bit of talent maybe with that. You got to have some skill in that. You got to have some grit, determination, and all the rest of it. It's not just one thing that's going to get you to the dance. It's going to be ultimately that's going to let you last through the whole of the dance until the lights turn on. Is a combination of many different things. That's what a true champ. That's what a real champion is.
Exactly. I agree.